Ariana is joining us now in Los Angeles. How can we help?
Hey, guys. Thanks so much for taking my call.
You bet.
I finished grad school at the end of 2019, and with about $71,000 in student loans from that degree. And when COVID happened and the interest got paused and payments got paused, I really didn't make any payments, but I've still been saving money. And as of a couple days ago, I have the money in my account to pay off that entire loan.
Wow, good for you. What's your degree in?
Thank you. It's in consumer psychology, and I'm kind of doing something related to it. But
consumer psychology is depressing, isn't it? It is.
It is.
It's really depressing.
What is, because I think there's other people listening that want to know details, what is consumer psychology?
It's one of my favorite. You explain. It's one of my favorite things, but you explain, Ariana. You're the expert.
Yeah, sure. Well, my degree's in applied psychology, and there was a focus on consumer psychology. So it's just understanding the motivations of why people make the decisions that they do when they're purchasing. But I'm actually in kind of a different field, went into something different just because, yes, it was depressing, and it did not.
Is it depressing because you now see how pathetic humans are and how easily manipulated they are to buy something? What's going on?
Much less free will than we like to walk around believing there is.
That's what I was thinking.
And people make decisions based on tribes, not on rational thinking.
All right,
is that fair, Ariana? Did I just describe your graduate degree?
Yes.
All right, sorry. I was learning on behalf of the audience.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you pay off the student loans now? Because you have the money in full. Why wouldn't you do it?
Right. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to do that. I've just been getting a lot of conflicting advice from my parents and financial planners that are kind of advising to buy a home instead or invest it instead, just because they know I have that money right now.
Because they're okay with debt.
Can I talk to a real psychologist for a second?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the core tenets of psychology, one of the core tenets of a person being physiologically and psychologically well is this idea of autonomy. I have, some say, however limited that might be, I have some limited control in what my tomorrow might look like. And I have come to believe that when you are in debt to somebody else, to an institution, to a group, to a vehicle, loan, whatever that may be, that you limit your autonomy for tomorrow. And I've come to believe that you cannot be psychologically whole if you owe somebody else something, if somebody else is dictating your tomorrow actions because of something you bought yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
And I think having a home is so incredible. Oh, it's so cool having your own place. But if you pay this off, you will wake up tomorrow and go, you know what I can do? Anything I want, because I owe nobody.
That's right. And you will get an awesome home. But now with a whole lot less stress, and you're going to be wealthy.
Yeah.
Stop listening to other people. What advice would you give? This is fun. I got two psychologists in here. What advice?
No, she's a real one. I'm a pretend one. I'm a podcast host.
That is
she's
true.
a real psychologist.
Well, I was trying to be nice to you.
Okay, that's fair.
So Ariana, what would you say to you? Seriously, step out of this situation. What advice would you give you? You want to pay this off. That's what you said. And you're getting conflicting advice, meaning opposite of what you want to do. Parents and some goofball financial advisor who's an idiot is telling you something different. What would you tell yourself?
To trust my gut here and what I'm hearing right now, definitely.
Solve for freedom. You will wake up tomorrow free. Free.
Gosh, I wish you could do it right now. Can we pay it off while you're on the air? We got a minute and a half. Is it all set up?
Well,
That'd be kind of fun.
I guess that's my next question. Would you guys advise I just empty my account?
I think you're saying that the wrong way. Would we advise that you pay all this student loan off right now because you have all of the money to do it? Yes, we would. If that's the question, yes.
And it will take you.
Okay, you're right.
It'll take you 3 months, 4 months to have a fully funded emergency fund. And then you think you know what freedom is until you have no payments and a fully funded emergency fund. And that's when the call is going to come to say, hey, can you move to this state for this particular job? And you're going to be able to laugh and go, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow.
Because
Right?
that's right. And I love that you said that, Doc. Because, Ariana, the next thing is you begin to focus on what is it that you really want to do with your life in every area.
Because
relationally,
you're completely unchained.
Professionally, financially, you're free. John's exactly right. What are you waiting on? I'm hanging up on you right now. You're done. I'm done. I'm done. I didn't actually hang up on her. We put her on hold. We never hang up on anybody unless you're a jerk. But here's the deal. It's time.
We just set one more person free, Ken Coleman.
Well, we didn't do it. She did.
I'm trying to take credit for her hard work. But
Ariana, set yourself free. Like right now. Like go do it right now. What are you waiting on?